Y'all gotta wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning because you ain't answer the phone. Y'all should have been here at 12 o'clock. And she was up and she got on her knees. I'm like, oh, she went to bed with her. So, just moral of the story, y'all. We spent $1,000 on my grandmother's car. Like, so that's when my grandma ended up saying, I called in for fraud. I said, Grandma, we spent $1,000 on your car. She said, you did what?
Speak straight from my soul, so if I said it then I meant it. Boy, you knew I was expensive. What you mean at this minute? I don't wanna hit excuses if you really got an interest. If you kicking it with K, can't be balling on all them and need the code.
What's up, YouTube? And we're back with another mother freaking video. And so basically today, y'all already know we got McDonald's.
Just got a little mukbang.
And so y'all already know about that title down below. Oh, so this is my homegirl, y'all. Like, I do everything with this, the cousin, the bestie, the everything. But so today I'm gonna be telling y'all, as the title down below, we telling y'all how we spent $1,000. So first off, this video was a long overdue. Like, I was supposed to be doing this with her, my cousin Waya, and my cousin Destiny. But see, what had happened was they not even here. And, like, I had needed to put something out. So, yeah.
She been slacking. We had spent $1,000 on Gma'S credit card. So, basically.
We wasn't going to tell them when we spent the money. What call we spent it on. But it's too late now. But go ahead.
Okay. Actually, tell her how you started using the card.
Okay,
I said tell her. Tell them.
Okay, so, y'all. This happened summer of 2018. Like, that was the summer, like, everything was down.
We was doing everything.
We was doing everything. I'm talking about everything.
Out every weekend.
In the beginning of the summer, I don't even know how I started using a car, but basically, I learned about the little Uber thing because this girl named Corey, Corey, got me hip to use the cars on Uber. So, it's my, what was that? I don't know what it was. It was something for me. I think it was my graduation or a little formal jump. So, I ended up using my grandma's card to get my friend to my house. So that's where it all started. I never can get into that. That's just the background story on how the money came up.
So we were going to the mall, but I think weren't we getting into the train station first? Because that was a lot of money to the mall.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. First off, we didn't even know how to ride the train, but I kind of knew how to ride the train. But we didn't really know how to ride the buses around this time. And I had a station right by my house. We used to take the Ubers to where my brother lived and catch the train from there. So mind y'all, the Uber was like a good $30 because it was like 7 of us getting in the Uber, and then we was Ubering to a different station.
So Joy was getting the Ubers on her phone, and I'd be like, Gma, like, we're about to leave, like, I'm about to get it. And I remember every time we used to get it, she used to say, oh, y'all got so much money. See, it's not me shaking the table. It's it's little arm movements. So Gma used to always say that we had so much money, because we did have so much money. It wasn't our money. But so we had got into the train, and once we realized like it was working, it worked like 3 times in a row. And we was like, we got something. And I think this was like halfway through the summer. I think this was in July. We started doing this in like July.
First off, y'all, when I tell y'all,
her car for everything.
Everything, Uber Eats, Ubers, everything, y'all.
We didn't use Uber Eats that much. It was mainly on like actual Ubers though.
Yeah, but like sometimes when we was home, we did get that Uber Eats. So okay. Okay, matter of fact, the weekend that we did all that, we went to 2 parties, y'all. So that Friday we went to a party, and we was.
I think I was in the 9th grade. I was going to 9th grade.
Yeah, I was going to 9th. You was going to 10th.
I was going to 10th.
So y'all, I think that night. Matter of fact, that night we ended up sneaking out. So the first party we ended up going to, we came back home, right, y'all? So it used to be this boy. Mind y'all, I think I was in a relationship. No, I was single. I was single. And I think I just got out of a relationship. So I was doing me. And so one of the boys that I was talking to, we snuck out to go see him as friends. But we didn't really talk.
Oh, this is okay. See.
We didn't really talk. I just found him attractive or whatever. And we gonna call him Jacob.
Well, say Jason.
Y'all, this is a true story time. So we came home, y'all. It was like 1 o'clock. My grandma ain't answered the door. We ran around the back, and my nephew was asleep. So both of them was asleep, and they ain't answered the door. So we was in front of my grandma's truck, and we were trying to figure out the plan. Like, oh, we about to go to his house. Woody woody woo. We gonna be back by this time. Woody woo. So we about to call. No, we ended up call. We about to call my cousin so she come pick us up. So we about to call my cousin to come pick us up. And as soon as when I'm about to call her, guess who called me? Guess who called me? Grandma. So, and mind y'all, every time we always had a code for when she called. We be like, Grandma calling, Grandma calling. But
everybody on.
She will call everybody. If I ain't answering, I'm gonna cut my phone off. If she don't call me, she calling Leah. If she ain't calling me, she calling Maya or Destiny, and so on. So she ended up calling. We in the front door. We was knocking, woody woody woo.
But we rang the doorbell.
We really did. We called her. We did everything.
And we had jumped over like her gate in her backyard, and we were banging on the door. And her nephew was knocked out.
So anyway, so we ended up going in the house. Ended up changing our pajamas. We went downstairs, and it was like my grandma had this door. Down in the basement, it's a sliding door, right? Imagine it's not connected to her alarm system. So,
but it got a lock on it.
But it got a lock on it. That's the only thing. So we would just go through that way, but it didn't even matter because we had the key. So we would go through the back way, whatever, and then we would jump the little fence thing. That when I tell y'all, that was the hardest part of it. Yes, it was. It was coming back.
Braylon used to. She used to struggle. We used to push her over.
But no, she got stuck when we ended up jumping over or whatever. And sometimes we would get stuck because the wood, like, at the top, like, if you know how my house is set up in the back, you know, like, the little wood began attached to your clothes. So, we ended up leaving at night. So, we drove to Jacob's house, right? So, Jacob's friend was talking to my friend. Basically, we ended up going to the park. So, that night, we ended up getting there, woody woo, fast forward. So it's like 5 in the morning, y'all, and we just we just in the house. The sun was rising. Yes, it was starting to rise. It was 5 o'clock and sun just now rising. We like, all right, we gotta go back in the house. So we goes back in the house, woody woo. We take our little naps, you could whatever you wanna call it, and we wake up for the next day. My job, it's a party the next day, and my cousin was a DJ, so like she had parties on the line like every weekend or every other weekend. So the next day come new party. We're getting ready for the party, mind y'all. This party is for like 18 and older. We know when they're 18 around this time. We like, well, I just turned 15.
Yeah, like we was like 14,
15, 16, and 17 because Braylon was 17.
I wasn't 16 yet.
Braylon was 17. No, she was 16 turning 17.
I was 15.
Yep, and I was 14. So they
were huge. Like they were some skyscrapers.
Who?
The boys at the party. My bad.
We gonna go for a party. My grandma like, where y'all about to go? So we tell her, wooty woo, the party ended at 12, The party didn't end till 1.
Oh, yeah.
So we like, yeah, the party ended at 12. Grandma, we gonna be back.
And she was like, y'all gotta be in the house by 12. And we were like, okay.
Okay, we gonna be back, wooty woo. And so she used to have this thing by, if we don't be in the house by a certain time, we gotta get ready for church for the next morning. Yeah. So it's Saturday night.
At 7, y'all, she used to wake us up she still do wake us up at 7 a.m.
7 in the morning or 6 o'clock. It don't matter what time you getting up for church. So anyways, we left, wooty woo, go to the party. We party, y'all. If we're like 18, it's 18 years and older, and we this little at that party. I really looked like a child in there.
I was twerking on the ground. My mommy gonna see this. Hey, mom. Okay, but I was twerking on the ground, right? And I'm on my hands and my feet. And this nigga came up behind me, and he was trying to like pull me up by my hips. And then I'm still like, I'm like twerking with my hands on my knees now. And when I tell you, my butt was like halfway up his leg. Like I was too short.
No,
it was not working.
And so we was doing this little twerk thing, right? Me, my cousin, and her friend. So we up there twerking with them, we having a good time. So then, these older girls started jumping in like they wanted to battle or something. So my cousin ended up getting up and started DJ again. Her friend ended up getting up. So I stayed there, mind you, I'm there the longest. So the girl jumped down there, started twerking up, then she got on her knees. I'm like, oh, she want to battle this. So me and her going back at it. We keep going back at it. Then she finally get up, so I got up. So like it was like little twerk bells and stuff. Alright, so time flying. What ended up happening? I don't really remember what happened.
They had robbed the 7-Eleven.
They robbed the 7-Eleven. That's what happened. Cause I don't know us on our way there. They was like they robbed and they ran. So we ended up hiding, y'all. Cause we didn't know what was going on. So we ended up hiding behind somebody's car. So mind y'all, we hiding by the car because we don't know what's going on. So it's like 1:15, 1:30. She calling me. My phone dead. She called Leah. Leah's phone dead. No, she called Maya before y'all think, because I think you in the match. No, she called Maya. Maya's phone is dead. She calls Leah. Leah picks up.
Y'all, they always making me answer the phone.
Because Leah know how to sweet talk her. We don't be knowing what to say, like. But my phone be really going dead sometimes, though. No, cause my phone really was going dead that night. Yeah, I think. It wasn't? I thought it was.
Joy be having no, like, her percentage always be higher than ours.
So she called it woody woody woo. So we like, Ma, the Uber on the way, da da da, something happened. Y'all, we used to call Uber X. Sometimes we would call Uber X for like 7 people. Mind y'all,
always
only
a lot of
people.
us.
It's always individual. We like, oh, y'all, we just gonna make it work. So,
y'all, we be trying to squeeze in a regular Uber with like 5 of us.
Bruh.
And sometimes they be like,
how many was it that night? It was me. This night we ordered a Uber X. So Uber X only said 4 people. It was me, Leah, Maya, Aaron, Destiny.
God damn.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Braylon.
6 of us. And he ended up letting us in the car. Cause some of them Ubers do not be letting you in the car.
They don't.
So we got in the car. And he was like, well, y'all better go with the boo. So he ended up driving, y'all. We all fell out.
Yo, I was the only one awake.
She don't girl, I was
not about to fall asleep.
First off, we was partying all weekend. And then we already know we gotta get up 6 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all, because we had slept in a basement and it was cold and I did not have a blanket. I woke up, I was coughing. I was coughing during the party and I was trying to hold it in because I didn't want people to think I had Ebola, because Ebola like had just passed back then.
So we ends up getting in the house. And so she was like, Joy, we trying to tiptoe down the steps. And so the way the house set up is when you walk in, it's the kitchen and you keep straight, and then it's like the living room, and there's a door to the basement, and then it's her, she's sitting on the couch facing the TV. So she heard us opening the basement door. Oh, and she sleeps on the couch when we're all over there so we don't sneak out. So she ended up saying, Joy, y'all gotta wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning because you ain't answered the phone. Y'all should have been here at 12 o'clock. And she was yelling at us. She was like, y'all do this at your house? Like, no, Gma. You do this at your house? No, Gma. And she went across the whole line. Yes, Braylon, you the oldest. You supposed to be. She always bashing the oldest than me. And see, and Braylon been MIA, so I've been the oldest. Just about. Anyway, so she bashing her, talking some, you the oldest, da 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 da, woody woody woo, and stuff like that. So basically, the next morning, guess what, y'all? We all had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning for church. So we waking up, and all of us in the church like this. Except Maya and Ern. Yes, they're the only 2 up. So then grandma ended up doing this with her shoulder and ended up knocking us all over to get up. Bro, we went back to sleep. We'll ask us when we get in the car, what y'all learned in church? We'll wait till Maya say something like, yep, that's what we learned. Just keep adding on. Y'all, another time we did, should I tell my story? Go ahead. Well, we didn't really do nothing, but another, like, y'all don't take this, like, because we really didn't do nothing this night. Like, we didn't do nothing, but we was good girls, but we're bad. Like, we was just a little bad. Yeah, we was good girls, but, like, we would do bad stuff. Like, I used to mess with this boy. I messed with him for, like, a week. Not even a week. It wasn't even a week. Let's call him Charlie. So, I used to think Charlie was so cute. The cutest, and I was so pressed over Charlie, man. We were all downstairs. It was me, Aaron, Maya, Sky, and Braylon. Yeah, and Joy. But cause we had went to the movies and we with this girl and we had went to the movies and saw Slenderman. Oh, that was that day? Yeah, that was that day. Oh yeah, we ended up coming. We ended up Uber home. That was our first time we met her. We got the Uber to her house, by the way, and we got the Uber back. We sure did. But so I was like, let's get lit. So we was gonna sneak. What I call him? We was gonna sneak Charlie in. So I text Charlie. I'm like, you want to come over to Gma'S house? So he was like, yeah. So he didn't live that far. He didn't live that far. Maybe like 15 minutes.
So he was like, yeah. So he came over, and like we were boo loving or whatever, like just talking, like cuddling, all that. And Erin was on the phone. She was in the back with Sky. She was talking with Sky. And Sky was scared because we had just saw that scary movie, and she was like 7. Yeah. So she was scared, and she was like with us. And Joy and Braylon.
Hold up, wait. No, let me tell them what happened. Y'all, I went live, right? So back then, I used to throw parties, so like, I was known. Well, I'm just known, like, she lied. Back then, I used to know, like, a good amount of people. So yeah, when I went live, like, the lives would be jumping wooty-woo. So this boy joined it. We gonna name him, because we haven't been talking no more.
Let's name him Brandon. I like that name, too.
Okay, we gonna name him Brandon. So Brandon joins the live. He like, oh, what's up, woody woo. I'm like, hey, da 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 da. He like, what you doing tonight? I'm like, nothing. Where you at? So he know what, mind you, he wasn't that far from me.
He was not. Well, everybody
he
was
was
so
not
close.
that far. So me and Braylon, we ended up leaving the house, snuck out, because we wasn't about to sit there and watch the boo love, and we don't got no boobs. So, mind y'all, we used to have a doorbell, and it's like, you know the little ring things? It's not the ring thing, but it's like ring. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be a little picture right there. The phone is connected. They could see like what's going on. So we used to cover it up and leave. So we made Maya hold the thing while we left. So we caught this little Uber around there. Woody woo. So he was like, oh yeah, my men around here. Your friends can be. I'm like, oh, it's like 4 of us. Yeah, it's like 4 of us. Yeah, this was. Yeah. No, we went out the front.
Oh, I remember. She went upstairs.
Yeah. So woody woo. So that's when we around there, cooling it, making sure they alright, making sure grandma still sleep. Cause this time she slept in her room. So
I don't know why she did that.
She slept in her room, woody woo. And so then that's when we around the way, and so I had to make sure cause my other sister lived around there, so I had to make sure I stayed on the low, cause if my sister would've come, she wouldn't have got mad, but like she would've went on me. But yeah, so we cooling with the boys, around their way. Alright, so it's like 3 or 4 in the morning. So they ended up coming back with me and Braylon. We caught my job. So the Ubers back then, I guess they didn't really. I guess Uber and Lyft was just starting around this time in the DMV area. Yeah, so the Ubers, like, they would come in any type of cars, but this car, it was a 2-door thing. So my job, it's 4 boys and 2 girls getting in this little Uber. So that's when the man was like, y'all can get in wooty woo. So I was sitting in the front. I'm not sitting in the back. I never sat in the back.
For the Uber,
sits in the front. Yes. So we all ended up in the Uber. We gets in there. Braylon sits on top of her boo. The boys back there. I wish I had a video, bruh. In the car, we tighten that joke because my knees is on the airbag. My little boo behind me because his legs are on. So we all, I'm like this, like my job, this is the car. So the Uber driver, you know, he cooling it. I'm like this. Everybody in the back close up like this. Or sitting on each other. So we get to the house. We like, Maya, come open the door. Hold the little thing. So we all get in there. Yes. Mission accomplished. We made it in there. We got downstairs. We cooled it. Play some music. Everybody boot up.
I'm getting a flashback.
Y'all, we was so all sitting on the bed, right? All you hear is...
I don't know who that was.
All you hear is kissing, and it's Charlie and her, fool. Like, we all trying cool it and stuff, and she all loud kisses. Everybody ended up leaving. Well, the Jones that came with me, they ended up leaving, and so Charlie.
Yo, I'm always the one. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. Charlie never wanted to freaking leave.
He stayed till like 6 or 7 next morning. We all laid up in this queen, my job. It's a queen size bed. We all laid up in a queen size bed.
It's sideways.
Yes, sideways. My job. It's 5 girls in the bed and 1 boy. Imagine that. All of us in one bed. So it's 6 o'clock. Then he finally called his Uber and left. And mission accomplished. But y'all, we used to get so scared because we didn't want my grandmother to call other people's parents. Like, especially hers.
She always threatens to call
She always threatens to call somebody's parents. And we was like, don't do that. No way. We don't want to call Big Nate Long, man. That's one phone call I don't want to hear. So, Just moral of the story, y'all. We spent $1,000 on my grandmother's car. Like, when I tell y'all, we used to Uber
people. In a span of like 4 months too. We got caught in like
September.
Yeah.
So July, August, September, 3 months. Well, it started in June, but we wasn't really using our car in June because like everybody was working and stuff. But when July came, oh girl, it went down.
I used to spend weeks at a time at her house. Like that 1 week, I was there for like a week straight. I went home for like 3 days. I came back.
Right back. Wind it down to when my grandmother found out. We're gonna just fast forward because we're gonna take out more story times coming up. So we ended up winding down.
We was driving the boat. Winding down.
Okay, we're gonna wind it down. Y'all, September, y'all. So mind y'all, and I'm gonna in September. Like I used to talk to somebody. So I used to Uber to the house too. So I ended up going to Maya's house and she called me. She was like, Joy, did you just order an Uber today? I said, no, I didn't Uber nothing at all. So I'm at Maya's house. Me and Maya and that joint pacing back and forth in the house. Like trying to figure out what we can tell her.
And I thought we were doing it on a debit card, but we was doing it on a credit card.
Me and Maya ended up catching an Uber to the mall for a dance. We ended up Ubering to my grandma's house after that. So we ended up getting to the house because she was like, somebody used my car for Ubers. It's been $1,000 on it. So me and 2 of my cousins, Maya and Trinice, we was at my house in the basement, pacing back and forth. Everybody else in the house. We in that joint, pacing back and forth. Like, what we gonna tell her? How we gonna tell her? So she was like, Joy, come and open the door. Like, she sound real sad, y'all. Went real down.
She was so sad. I feel bad.
So I feel bad too. But like, we had a good summer. So I'm sorry, Grandma. I really love you. She was like, come open the door. Help me with the groceries. So we help her with the groceries. She sat down and sat at the computer. She was scrolling through on her car and it was endless Ubers on that joint. It was like it was like you could see like it would be like July 3rd. Uber here. Like they say the times, but then they say where we was going, just say times on it and the dates. So she like, look at this. Who been spending Ubers on my car? But then it was like sometimes like in between the Ubers it was different things because she would buy stuff on the car too. And sometimes I wouldn't just use that car, so some days wasn't on it because I was using another car. She was like, I need to figure out who did this because I'm going to call in for fraud.
Yes,
y'all. She already called in for fraud. So that's when my grandma ended up saying, I called in for fraud. I said, Grandma, we spent $1,000 on your car. She said, you did what? Oh, I'm about to call everybody, mother, and tell them that. I'm telling them this, I'm telling them that. I had to call them.
And I was freaking out. Like, I'm in
bro,
my room about to cry.
It's like, her freaking out and Erin freaking out the most.
Because Erin's dumb. Erin didn't know that we were getting the Ubers on Gma'S car.
But I told her. I told Erin, though. I told y'all
we told her one time, but it was kind of like hinted at. Because she knew it wasn't our money, but she didn't know whose money it was.
Y'all, she was like, you can't tell Mom, she's gonna be my butt. She was scared about her father. No, you was more scared about your father. But my father
doesn't hit. My mom will beat my butt.
She was like, y'all all going to jail. So y'all was crying,
yes,
like.
But Gma never tells them. So I had like a good feeling. I was like, okay, maybe she won't tell. But then I'm like, and I cried so easily.
And she was.
I'm over here trying to hold it in. I'm in my room like shaking, my heart beating fast, my hands shaking.
I was in that joint crying, pacing in that joint. I'm like, I wasn't even worried. No, I was worried about her telling my sister and my mom and going to jail. We told them eventually, but. Yeah, but I was worried about going to jail the most.
I told my mom too, but I told her like a year and a half later. So.
Yeah, we told everybody late, so they won't get mad. They can't get mad now. So then we told Grandma,
why we do the same thing?
I know, we're gonna fundraise her back the money because
we never did that.
We didn't. I'm sorry, Grandma. I really am sorry for spending all that money on your car. But I did have fun.
We did.
We had a fun summer, so like. But when we ended up telling my mom and my sister, they didn't really care because like, they used to do stuff like
her
that.
Mom, she's like, I used to do that on my mom's credit card.
Yes, on my great grandma's credit card. She spent $2,000
in New York.
Fool, but yes, moral of the story is y'all don't spend $1,000 on your people's car. Just ask. But
They gonna say no.
They gonna say no.
But
just ask, because they might say yes. Because I could have asked. She probably would have said yeah, but like
once in a while.
Yeah,
once in a
but
while.
we had fun. That was a fun. When I tell y'all that summer was fun, that was supposed to be this summer. But we was gonna Uber on our own money. But Corona.
Yeah, we've been Ubering on our own money since then.
Yeah, because I don't want to hit nobody's mouth. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to do nothing. Yeah, y'all. We're gonna come up with another story time because we got endless story times to tell y'all. But make sure you like,
comment,
and you subscribe to my channel because we're gonna be back with another mother freaking video.
Oh, we didn't do this in this video.
I know, I tried to, but you went straight into talking. So I'm just
I was
like,
gonna do it, but you ain't do it.
Okay. Make sure you like though.
And go follow me on Instagram.
Her stuff gonna be linked down in the description down below. Y'all already know the vibes, but whoop-de-boop. Y'all, I'm stuck on saying that. But bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, okay.